So this video I think I'll call House Party Experience 2. Yeah, I think I'll call it House Party Experience 2. So I think I've already done a House Party Experience 1, and since I have other House Party Experience tales, I thought I would tell you all the story of my House Party Experience 2. So this house party was a birthday party. The same friend that had hooked us up, the same friend that had hooked up the friendship group with House Party 1 also hooked us up, or hooked up the friendship group with House Party 2. This story. So let me set the scene. It's late, most likely a Friday or weekend, as those are the best partying days. No work, yeah, get smashed, blackout, woo. So I get ready, and we walk over to the affluent part of town. I say affluent, it was just like the side of town that looked nice and mostly was likely owned via mortgages. So we all walk to the affluent part of town, and we reach the house. My friend has a quick chat with the birthday boy, and he looks frazzled, the birthday boy. I think he invited too many people, or the party was just random. Anyway, story goes, it is the host's B-day. He's throwing a party and his parents are out, I think, on a date, so the host has free reign of the house. I walk inside the house and I'm trailing my friend. There are 5 of us in the group. I trail my friend and someone says, "Who are you?" I have no idea if they were talking to me, but I just remember swirling around, and I said, "Who are you?" I think I was annoyed that I was surrounded by 15-year-olds. Because I said that, like, "Who are you?" quite forcefully. So yeah, I think I was maybe slightly on edge or slightly annoyed that I was surrounded by 15-year-olds, and I think I was maybe 18, 19 at this point. But anyway, I remember saying to my friend, man, like, I feel like I'm in a nursery here. As I said, these kids were like 15, 16, and I'm like 18, 19, so I'm like, ugh. But anyway, the party goes on. And yeah, the party goes on, and all these teens, I know that they're drinking, having fun. I'm in the kitchen, with a bottle of, fruity, mixed fruit cider. I remember my friend asked why I was drinking so slow. Yeah, my friend asked me why I'm drinking so slow. Now, like, English drinking culture, like, is this, like, English drinking culture is kind of like this idea of, like, drink like a fish and don't stop until you can't see. It's really bad. Like, it's just like drink. It's not a good night unless you black out, and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, that's bad. But anyway, side note, the reason why I wasn't drinking lots, like just downing my drinks, and why I was drinking so slowly at this house party experience too, was because I had a drink scare in a few cities over from where I lived. Oh, sorry, but I live in a town, so I was in a nearby city, a few, months before this party, and I ended up, like, in hospital from, like, excessive drinking. I might make a whole video on that experience, but I had like a drink scare, so I'm slowly drinking at this house party experience too. And I'm talking to some girls, not in a romantic way, just general talking, getting nowhere. The party was just, boring, and the people were boring. But I tried to jazz it up. I tried to jazz up the party by breakdancing in the kitchen. Well, maybe not jazz up the party. I think I was just bored. People weren't being really talkative, so I just started breakdancing in the kitchen, just for something to do, while drinking my bottle of cider extremely slowly. I did a few freezes, some simple footwork, nothing impressive, a simple 6-step, I think it was. First of all, I'm not a breakdancer. The simple moves are the only moves I actually know. But then it gets interesting. Like, through the drinking and dancing, we all hear this almighty crack. Almighty crack. It turns out some of the partygoers had been sliding on the banister, like the stair banister, and had snapped it. So my friend turned to me and said, oh, I'm glad this isn't my house. And I agreed with him. I think all of us would have actually agreed with him. Like this, the host has his birthday party. I think he's invited too many people. His house is now damaged, and his banister's cracked. There's litter everywhere. All this stuff. The place is heaving. It's a madhouse, absolute madhouse. So I agree with my friend. Yes, I'm also glad. My house isn't throwing this party. Soon after, there's this chair, the stair banister cracks. The B-Day boys' parents arrived home and screamed. I swear, they screamed for everybody in that house to just leave. So I'm thinking they definitely were not expecting to come home to a house full of just loads of random kids. So respectfully, of course, respectfully, we all leave. And the parents, were left with a wrecked house and a broken banister. No idea what happened to the birthday boy. Maybe he was scolded, maybe he wasn't. The best part of that party. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say the best part of the party was, the banister being broken, and being commanded to leave. I mean, the party was a little bit boring and everything, and the banister breaking and being commanded to leave was I shouldn't say best part. Maybe it was just the most interesting part, since everything else in the party was just kind of just humdrum, nothing really interesting. But anyway, yeah, I'm at this house party. Banister breaks, parents rush in, screaming and shouting for us to all leave. And that's it. My house party experience 2. Do you have any house party experiences? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, thank you for listening.